Hi, I'm Michael Peyser, and this is Trailers from Hell. We're going to look at a very important film called The Three Stooges Meet Hercules. Or in this case, it would be The Three Stooges happen to be in, I think it's Sparta, New York, or Cornell in the beginning of this movie, and somehow they with their weakling cousin, end up being transported back in time to old Sparta, and they have to take on King Odious. It suffers a little bit in that Stooges work very well in gags, but perhaps in smaller bites. The audience for it watched them religiously at 11 o'clock every morning, at 4 o'clock every afternoon, and they were played endlessly on TV in the 50s and 60s.
These young Greek things ain't bad either.
This is the favorite scene, in that, at least for me when I was young, in the baths. The sad thing, this is where Larry is unmasked as a man, but of course he isn't a man, he's Larry. But you wouldn't know that he was a man, but there's all the Stooges kind of gags, but a little bit amped up, and most of the, they shot the stuff on the sets, and everything else is really low-rent Harryhausen kind of stuff. The sad thing here is this is a Curly Joe Stooges movie, in that it's not even a Joe Besser movie, it's a Curly Joe movie. It did okay, but they were so old and people wanted to see them young. There had been enough time here that it really sort of shocked the audience when they saw it. They had cranked out so many of the shorts in a period of time, which were all based on having done these gags and routines going back 20 years into their youth, that by the time they reached 60, which they were when they made this movie, it did feel a little bit like old news.
Trap door. Yeah, watch it. You think we're stupid or something?
And look, you see, they couldn't afford a lion to actually be in the scene, so they just cut in a lion from somewhere else. The chariot race was important, and I remember seeing this movie actually, very importantly, with a guy named Joe Conason, who was one of the top muckraking reporters in the country, and we were about 6, and we fought like the Stooges for many, many hours. We had pie fights and sword fights, and I usually let him win.